There's no question about how valuable libraries are in the life of the UC Berkeley student. I was once an undergrad here, and in the Moffett Library, also DOE, also environmental design, I found the peace required not just to study, but to engage with my coursework in a very deep way. But just as DOE or Moffett or whichever library you choose is one of dozens of libraries on campus, Study Space is also just one of the myriad ways that they support our university's unparalleled excellence. UC Berkeley libraries provide research and teaching support in person and online. They offer access to technology, information, and data, and understanding how to use them. And the inspiring breadth of print, digital, and special collections serve as incomparable resources for faculty, researchers, and students alike. When I was an undergrad here, I took a course called Bibliography 1, and it introduced me to the libraries. And ultimately, I became an academic. Those two things are not unrelated. I think that idea of pursuing knowledge, being as curious as you can be, and having a place to do that, that's what the libraries are about.
I'm a preservation assistant at the library, so I do a lot of holdings reviews where I look at books that are brittle and that are going in our special collections. I co-libri books, so I cover them to protect them from damage and just everyday wear. A lot of my coursework involves looking at history through the perspective of other communities that aren't usually highlighted, things outside of the Western perspective. And through this job in the preservation department, I've been able to help preserve resources that highlight these voices as well. I got to look at an anti-imperial journal during American imperialism in the Philippines, and it was just really interesting to be able to help preserve those perspectives that maybe we don't think about as much.
When I'm traveling to compete, I really use the online resources that the library has to offer for my personal research and classes.
If I have maybe 1 hour between class and practice, I'll just go to the library, hang out there. The free time you have is just cut in half because half or more than half the week you're gone. So it's really important that you command every minute of the day towards something productive. It's a great, convenient place to just pop in, get some work done, and then go to whatever you have next.
Because there is really silent libraries and really communal, talkative libraries, having that on campus and not just having one or the other, it allows more than one type of person to do work.
There's no one size fits all, but that's great because we have a lot of variety of environments to study in.
There are so many aspects of Berkeley's world-class research and teaching that depend on the campus's libraries. It is a welcoming place for our extraordinary students. It is a living lab of research, supporting priceless archives, piloting emerging technologies, and preserving important history and culture. It is uniquely Berkeley, and now, more than ever, it is critical to ensuring a thriving and informed society.